Here's a game which I don't think is very fine. It's a game from a club game played in Cambridgeshire more years ago than I like to remember. Um, and again, a very undistinguished opening where, for the moment, both sides concentrate on getting their bits out for a while. And some position here where both sides have got full development. I expect the right plan for white here is to try and make something out of the c file or the outpost on c5. But in fact, white had a sudden rush of blood to the head here and played g4, which I think, according to the computer, already immediately gives a slight advantage to black because white's loose. Now, white has said that they want to attack on the king side. So what's black going to do about that? Well, the first thing that they did was make a weakness with g6. g6 is not a losing move, but I think g6 is cooperative. f4 by white now, clearly intending to carry on with their attacking plan, maybe playing f5 or g5. Rook e8, which I don't think does much towards anything. I don't know what move the rook can make now that it wants to make apart from going to e7. And white plays king to h1, hoping to use an open g file at some point for the rook. And now black plays h5, and that really might be a losing move. I mean, sort of quotes hitting back, but of course it's opening up the very file that white wants to play on with rook to g1. So white very happily opens up the file, half opens the file, and black plays knights to recaptures on h5, and now rook to g1, of course. And I think now black is in some difficulty, not without some chances. After f5 or something like it, white's still got some attacking chances. It may be that black can play some other form of defence with some hope of making things at least unclear. For example, by taking on one line I looked at was take on f4 and then queen takes. So black's got plenty of pawns, and the queen can get back to try and defend the king. So there's some defensive ideas for black, but what they came up with was king to h7, and I wonder how long it'll take you to spot the flaw with that one. Of course, black has put themselves in a pin on along the diagonal for the bishop, and so queen takes h5 wins a piece. Black resigned, not waiting for bishop takes g6, queen takes g6, and checkmate. So that's what I mean by an example where it feels a bit like 2 against 1. Black is defending so badly and is helping white with all the things that white wants to do that it's like having two opponents, one of whom is yourself. So that's poor defence by club play.